this is Andrea, the occupational therapy student from Boston University. In this video, we're going to learn about how making small changes to your home can help reduce your risk for falling. The goal of this video is to describe some ways to change your home. Making your home safer is really important since these hazards is one of the big reasons people may fall. But falling is not a normal part of aging. Taking action by watching this video and changing small parts of your home will help you thrive and reduce your risk for falls. So let's look around your apartment. Do you see anything that you think could cause a fall? Sometimes the things that put us at more risk aren't as obvious as what meets the eye. The top 3 things that you can change throughout your apartment are clearing clutter, keeping things accessible, and keeping the lights bright. So to start with clearing clutter, there are always gathering spots throughout the home. Maybe shoes are piling up by the front door, or laundry's blocking a path from your bed to the bathroom. This clutter can build up and be very easy to trip and fall over. Next is improving lighting. This is so important. Even when you feel there may be enough light, adding a lamp or sticking on some lights or connecting light bulbs to your Alexa smart speaker will help improve your ability to see your environment. Therefore, it reduces your risk for falling. So, one example is these sticky LED lights. You can place them on the bottom of kitchen cabinets to see things better while you're cooking, or place them in the bathroom, or put them anywhere where some direct lighting may help. These lights can be found at Walmart, Dollar Tree, and other similar stores. You can use a smart plug or a smart light bulb to connect to your Alexa smart speaker. This is helpful before getting up in the dark, like when you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, or if you're sitting down and the sun has set. You won't have to stand up and risk tripping over things you cannot see. Now I'm going to show you how you can use your smart speaker. If your smart speaker is named Alexa, all you have to do is say, "Alexa, turn the lights on." My smart speaker is called Google. So I say, "Okay Google, turn the lights on." Ask a family member, friend, or staff to help you set up your Alexa device. If you don't have an Alexa device in your home, think about keeping a flashlight by your bedside or your side table, so when you get up in the dark, you can use the flashlight before you have to go and turn a lamp on. You can ask maintenance to change out light bulbs, and think about investing in LED bulbs. They last much longer and reduce the amount of times you have to change them out. And the third is keeping things you use often accessible. Instead of storing everyday items like plates, cups, toothpaste, remote controls, keep them out and about, around hip height. This reduces your need to reach, bend, or maneuver to get these often used items. How you live and do your everyday tasks in your apartment is important. You may be at risk to different hazards while you go through your routines in your home. For example, during your morning routine, you may move through every room in your apartment, getting showered in the bathroom, getting dressed in your bedroom, making breakfast in the kitchen, reading the newspaper in the living room. Throughout the video, we will break down each room of your apartment. Every person completes their everyday tasks differently. If you feel you would like an individualized home modification session, reach out to your primary care doctor or Lisa to connect with an occupational therapist. Let's start in the living room and in the hallways. Make sure you keep your pathways clear of clutter. This includes any wires or cords from lamps or televisions. Secure these wires to the floor or to the wall, preferably out of any walkway. Next, we'll modify your bathroom. Add a non-slip bath mat to the tub and reduce the risk of slipping on the wet floor. Consider grabbing some soap pump bottles or conditioner pump bottles so you can keep one hand on the grab bar and one hand to get the soap. Consider getting a shower chair and a handheld shower so you can sit safely while showering. Remember, consult an occupational therapist when looking to add any equipment. Occupational therapists are great at finding what works best for you, for what you need to do, and what environment you live in. Let's move on to your bedroom. Like we talked about before, keeping that flashlight or light by the side of your bed so you can reach it if you have to get out of bed in the middle of the night. This is also a time where you can use your smart speaker, where you can say, "Alexa, lights," and the lights will be on before you even need to roll over. Did you know that your smartphone has a flashlight feature? Ask a friend or family member to show you this. Again, coming back to clutter, we want to remove that clutter from the pathway from the bed to the bathroom before you go to bed. So it's not in your way if you get up during the middle of the night. This includes that your bed covering or your comforter, which may be draped into the floor. That also poses a tripping hazard. Next is the kitchen. The kitchen's often the heart of the home, where you go to make and eat your favorite foods. Since we use the kitchen multiple times a day, it's important to organize what we use. To make things easier, we can bring down our most used dinnerware like one plate, a bowl, and a mug, and leave it on the counter. After washing it, it can just be placed right back on the counter, so you don't have to reach up too many times or use a step stool to get your dinnerware. Also, you and your family or friends can help reorganize frequently used food items and other cookware around your hip height. Often keeping these things on the counter or in the first drawer is helpful. For kitchenware that has to be stored in cabinets, bring it down to the first shelf or try keeping everything you need close enough to not use a step stool. If you must use a step stool, make sure they are stable and have a handle to hold on to. Do not use a chair as a step stool. Kitchen floors are often tile, linoleum, or hardwood. All of these flooring types can be particularly slippery when they are wet. Make sure that any spills are cleaned up quickly. You can use a mop or a paper towel on a grabber if you don't feel safe bending over. Know your limits and ask for help if you don't feel safe bending over and don't have a mop or a grabber. Also, due to this slippery flooring, people often use some throw rugs by the stove or the sink to make it more comfortable on their feet. If you prefer a small rug in the kitchen, make sure it's sturdy with a rubber back. The corners of the rug should be secured down to the floor so they don't flip up. That's important since it's slippery and the rug on top with a flipped corner can lead to a trip and a fall. While we're cooking and moving around our kitchen, let's keep in mind pacing strategies we talked about in the last video. Give yourself plenty of time to prepare your meals so you can keep a calm pace in the kitchen. Resting is the secret ingredient to every good meal. If distracted by a phone or a knock at the door, don't try to turn suddenly. This could bring on some dizziness and potentially lead to a fall. So what can you do now? Well, maybe you can ask some loved ones to help you reorganize items so they can be more accessible for you. Or upgrade your light bulbs. The CDC created a Check for Safety home checklist that's helpful to review and change any home hazards. Check your resource sheet or ask Lisa Miola to get the Check for Safety home checklist. Now to create some goals for a safer home so you can be as independent as possible. These will all depend on yourself and your home. I offer the goal of I will reach out to my loved ones during the next week to schedule a time to go over the safety checklist and make changes in my home. Do what feels best for you. Let's talk about water every day. Wearing supportive shoes, always taking your medicine, taking breaks, exercising, and the last one, removing clutter from your pathways. Looking at that R in water, we talked about removing clutter from all areas of your homes, especially the hallways and pathways from your bed to your bathroom. This video also highlighted the importance of proper lighting around your house and making often used items accessible around your hips. If you have further questions, feel free to ask for the Check for Safety checklist from Lisa or ask Lisa or any of the therapists any questions. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day.